Erythritol is another component in Sunless tanning products that will develop you. It takes longer. It takes a full 48 hours to reach its max development, but DHA is really where the magic's at. Okay, so the best way I can explain it is if you cut an apple, cut it in half, lay it on the table. It is going to react with the amino acids and the proteins in your skin and cause that browning action. So, oh, it does say on here 4 hours before getting wet. So sorry. Yeah, so anyways, yes, you want to, it reacts with the amino acids and the proteins in your skin. We talked a little bit about it before, what drives your color. Has anybody seen anybody ever walk into a tanning salon and get their pH tested? No, I don't know how they would. I'm sure there's a way to do it. But you want to be about 4.8 to 6.0. That's the sweet spot for that gorgeous right off the beach bronze. Anything higher than that is going to turn you unnatural or orange. So I have had this done. I can speak from experience. Do you guys know? Can you all tell me what changes your body's pH? Food? Time of the month? Hormones? Yeah. What else? Drinks, alcohol, free radicals in the air, food. We said that already. Medications. There's so much everything. Everything. A certain kind of moisturizer, this or that. Anything can change your skin's pH. We don't test pH. The last thing you want to do, and I can completely speak from experience, as I got a spray tan this time and I came out beautiful, and then the next time I didn't use anything and I came out like, ugh. It's a thing. You can change from week to week. You can't guarantee your beautiful color if you're not using anything to, ensure that, like a pH balancer. So we want to treat everybody coming in the door as a pH balancer. The tricky thing with your booths that your customers are used to is they have the Perfector, right? Is that what they all use? They love it. We know that the pH is important, this and that. Well, we're getting ready to pull that out. So that leaves you with retail. Right? This is a great retail opportunity for all of you. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to tear open 3 of these. Are you guys all familiar with this product? Do you guys sell this product? What? So good. This is my favorite. I have 2 of them in my backpack right now. I love them. Have you guys ever felt it? Have you ever personally used this? Yes, yes, no, yes, 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 no. Okay, I'm going to. Are you going to get a spray tan soon? Are you going to get a spray tan?
Well, you're talking right into it.
Okay, good. I'm going to give you that to use, but I'm going to open this up so you can feel it. Here. I want you to feel that mitt. And then you, are you going to get a spray tan? Use this first. Oh, sorry. But I want you guys to feel that mitt. So that mitt is literally one of my favorite retail products. Anyone on the team will tell you that. Just like this little green bottle is my coworker Jacob Hale is his favorite. We all have our favorite. I love that one as well. But the X mitt, I think you get the biggest bang for your buck. So it removes sweat, deodorant, makeup, lotion, anything on your body that can interfere with a spray tan. It's going to get rid of it. It also lightly exfoliates right in the room. Okay? And it pH balances. So even if you are clean, it pH balances. Even if you have exfoliated, it still remove everything. So even if someone's prepped, they can still use it. Or they can choose from another one of the retail or the pH balancing products. This is another big one. This can be used to cocktail tan. These, all 3 of them actually, the X-Mint included, all of these can be used in the booth or in the bed. It will not hurt your acrylics. So just to know. For a mist, this one is amazing. The guys on our team use it to shave. So they use it after shaving. That just happened. All right, those are going off. They will use that for shaving afterward as an aftershave. This has hyaluronic acid in it. It has aloe in it and botanicals. It has vitamins in it. It is hydrating. It is so good for your skin. It also smells very good. Please pass it around, smell it, feel it on your skin, spray it on your hands. it had that aloe in it. My little boy, I would have to literally chase him down, pin him down, and hold him down to apply lotion to him. He won't let me do it. However, he will let me spray that on him if he gets a sunburn. You know, a couple years ago, the team, we were all at the premiere show in Orlando, and one of the girls came in and she was red as a lobster. And we saw her from across. She was over there. You could see her tan line. She just must have fallen asleep out in the sun or something, didn't prepare to be in South Florida or Florida. And we pulled her over, gave her a bottle, and the next day she came back and it was mostly turned. And she sat at our booth and sold. And then she came back the next year as well. She just loves that product. So, yes, shaving, razor bumps, the aloe after sun care, and also a pH balancer. So, and this can be used before bed or before the booth. And then you have the enhancing primer, and I absolutely love this product. I'm going to pass this around so you guys can all smell it. Put it on your skin a little bit. It goes on. It is smells like pomegranates. It has such a nice smell to it. But if you have very dry skin, kind of like me, I live in Ohio, so I'm not quite as far north as you all are, but pretty close. This is something that is great. You can use it for your bed. The beds, it is safe for the acrylics. But if you're at home and you get out of the shower and you need to put something on to get to the salon, that is a great option. There's also an accelerant in it as well for the DHA. So it's a really, really nice, silky, smooth, good smelling product that is good for cocktail tanning, both your spray tans as well as your bed sessions.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is it good verbiage to explain like these products as it's going to speed up the results of your spray tan and balance your pH levels? Is that good verbiage or what verbiage?
So there's an accelerant in there, just like your balance for Mystic Boost. If you guys ever have to cover a salon that has a Mystic, there's a product called an accelerator or a balancer. It has gone back and forth just to keep it interesting and to confuse everyone. No, it is a product that you can start to see color development, but does not turn it into a rapid. So it will not fully develop. You'll start to see the color developing, but it's not going to get to that full developed point until that 24 hours is up. Okay, the only thing that would potentially do that is a rapid sunless product. All right, so the FDA recommends, and I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and there will be another slide to talk about this, but I want to highlight a couple of these products. Yes, we talked about the Amplify, the Enhancing Primer, the X-Mitt, and then this one here is the exfoliator. So there's something similar about all of these products, and they all say step 1 on them. So all of these products have been available for a very long time. Except for this one doesn't, but just know that it belongs there. These products have all been available for a long time. Our marketing team finally came up with a very simple story to help your customers know that spray tanning is in fact a 3-step process, incorporating the prep work, the spray tan itself, and then step 3 is the products to finish up with, the post-tan shower cleanser, which you have available in your maintenance system. And then we also have a Prolong, other products as well that are part of that step 3 category. But I do know you have that shower cleanser in the maintenance system. That is an excellent product to use. It puts moisture back in your skin. It will not strip away the color. If you tell your customers, if they are like a one and done, they're here for something, a travel, or they're going on vacation, this is a very easy upsell because they're going to want to protect their investment. It's expensive to come in and get a spray tan. But if you let them know that there's products in here, there's a gradual tanner, that'll help boost up the color after a couple of days. There's a mist that they can use for their face. And then the shower cleanser. This is everything they need to eventually take and prep for their next spray tan or remove this one, maintain it, and extend it. So that is a very easy upsell for that. Step 2, we are always asked when we talk about the glow system, where is step 2? Well, step 2 is actually the spray tan. So just like we were talking about, the FDA has approved DHA for sunless tanning. However, there's certain recommendations that go with it. These are not requirements, but they are recommendations. And it is very important that your customers know that they are available to them. So the FDA recommends that all mucous membranes are covered. So bikini bottoms, lip balm for the lips, nose filters for the nose, ear filters, eye shields, which are like little sticky pads, and then signage for your rooms. Okay, you want to make your customers know that these are available to them. I have used them never. So it is up to the individual purpose. You might have a lady who's expecting, come in and you say, oh my gosh, she goes, can I spray tan? And you say, go check with your doctor or your midwife. I'm not a doctor. Let them make that decision. They come back. Okay, they said it's okay, great. But they might want nose filters. You know what I mean? Or somebody with asthma. So they might, they might need them. Other people, it's just know that it's available because it protects you. It protects the business. It protects you as a professional. Same with eye shields. Let's talk about that. Eyelashes are very expensive. Could you imagine somebody coming in with their eyelashes freshly done and, their eye tech said, put something over them and you don't have anything. Well, I just still want to get my spray tan and then something goes wrong. They're going to want you to pay for their eyelashes and it's going to turn into a thing. Nobody's going to want to do that. But if you can let them know you do have eye shields, they put the eye shields on and then they're good. It's just an easy way around that. So signage is important just to let know upon request you can purchase, or these products will either be purchased or provided. Steph, are they purchased for purchase? Yes, for purchase. All right, so solution overview. Versus Spa Solutions, and that is what you have in your booths. You have Clear and Catalina. Catalina is the #1 Versus Spa solution. All of the solutions for Versus Spa, they are skincare forward. So they are all created with green and brown marine algae. And they have, it's just good. They were created for people that care what they put in their body as well as on their bodies. For the Norvell line here, all of your retail has the Venetian color. I know that there's a couple salons, if you guys cover for them with an Auto Rev, they have the Venetian in their booths. All of the Venetians they have, in the Norvell products, it was also created with skincare forward. It's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. You have the botanicals, the watermelon, the tomato, the cranberry, that is all in the Norvell products, and then you have the green and brown marine algae in the Versa. So you have 2 different options for spray tans. You have your gradual and you have your instant. Can somebody tell me what the difference is? What is a gradual solution?
Over time.
Over time, absolutely. It's in its name. It'll develop over time, so it's clear. It goes on like water. Does anyone know when it would be a good option for somebody or why someone would want a clear spray? Absolutely. There's no color transfer on clothes or sheets. Maybe somebody coming in on their lunch break or before work that doesn't want anybody to know that they're going to go on a cruise here by tomorrow. So somebody coming in on a lunch break, color transfer on clothes is huge. When I spray, I do have oily skin, a higher sebum level in my skin, and I develop faster because of that. So I like to keep a really close eye on my development color when I spray in the booth. And then our instant, what is an instant? What does that mean?
Immediate.
Immediate. Has bronzer in it. You're going to walk in that booth and then you're going to walk out of that booth like you just went on vacation, right? All right, so these are the WellFit skincare solutions. This is what's going to change your booth. These are the 2 that we have, Lift and Hydrate. We do have 2 other ones available, and we're coming out with 2 more by either the first quarter of next year, or they're coming soon. They're in testing phases right now. Hydrate, it is clinically proven to hydrate your skin for 24 hours. Does everybody feel their hand that I dumped that solution on, that I dropped it? It is absolutely amazing that it's clinically proven to hydrate you for 24 hours. It has sodium PCA, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid in that solution. Hyaluronic acid can hold 1,000 times its weight in moisture. And because it is usually a bigger molecule that will sit on top, this is actually fermented. It is broken into 3 different molecular weights, which is it will penetrate the top 3 layers of your skin. So you're used to having the moisturizers in your booth, as that DHA reacts with the amino acids and the proteins in your skin, and that browning action is taking place, it's actually pulling moisture out. Well, the moisturizer put it back in and locked in the color. We just removed that. This is a superior product. It is not only going to put the moisture back in, lock in the color, it's actually going to penetrate through and continue to hydrate you for 24 hours. So that is one thing that's super special about the Hydrate because of that unique molecular density. It will hydrate you for 24 hours. Sodium PCA, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid are all active humectants, meaning they actually draw moisture from the environment. So whatever is put on, they can draw moisture out of the air. They can put whatever products you use afterward deeper into the skin for better, to work better, to carry them. And a good example of that is tanning lotion. So there's a lot of tanning lotion in there that costs a pretty penny. If your UV customers know that there's something to spray on their skin that will pull their tanning lotion deeper into their skin and they'll get a deeper, darker tan, that is a very easy upsell. So hence, a SAID, would you like to try the wellness booth instead of the spray tan booth, right? It is a very easy upsell, very easy way to get your tanning people into the booth. People that would have never gotten into the booth before, into the booth. So, and it can be used before before red light, as well as tanning too. The other one that you have in there is Lift. Lift is anti-aging. So it will mimic the effects of red light therapy. It also helps build the collagen in your skin. It has an ingredient in it called the arginine. It has the C-Lift peptide. And the arginine will actually dull the skin at a cellular level, and it'll help blur those fine lines and wrinkles. So we have been referred to it as, it's just like a natural form of Botox, almost. I've heard Botox in a box, Botox in a bottle. It's just a natural form of Botox. It's arginine. So yes, it will. It's anti-aging, mimics the effects of red light therapy, and it makes the skin look plumper, healthier, and younger. Look and act. So those solutions need to be put on the skin 3 times a week. 3 times a week for optimal results. Just like anything else, if you don't use it, you lose it. Same with your tan, same with working out in the gym, same with any kind of skincare routine, a diet. This is something that you want to keep up and maintain. Any questions? No? Okay.
I have a question about the Hydrate. It's replacing the moisturizer in the
Yes.
first step, right? So the moisturizer today sprays at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the new one, like if someone was going to go to UV bed, they'd hydrate first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The booth is only capable right now to spray the Hydrate after. However, if you want to prep for that spray tan, if you really want to do it right, come in and spray in the Hydrate the night before.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and let that prepare your skin. So there's something else I want you guys to think about. If your skin is not prepped, if it is not prepped with a lotion, an X-Mitt, a Hydrate spray, the Amplify, and your skin, this is where the heat is on. We live in the north, right? The heat is on and our skin dries out. I woke up this morning like, ugh. Think of it in the summertime when it is really, really dry and it hasn't rained and that ground is completely dry and it cracks. And then all of a sudden it rains. What happens? It floods. The ground cannot absorb the water, so it rolls off. Same with the sunless treatment. If your skin is hydrated, healthy skin tans better. It tans better UV. It tans better out in the sun. If you go outside with one arm moisturized and the other arm dry, you're going to get the moisturized arm darker than you will the dry arm. It's proven. Same within the booth. If you don't have your skin ready to absorb that solution to where it can penetrate and work in those top layers, it's not going to get, you're not going to get good color. You're not going to get nice, even color that'll last. So we want to get that 5 days of sexy at least, right, ladies?
So you think of the hydrate as more of a separate, like you said, do it the day before. It's not
Sure.
no longer like the finish of your spray tan. per se.
No, it can be.
Okay.
Absolutely, it can be. And Stephanie will go over that in the end. These are products that can be used on their own. They pair very well with themselves. They pair very well with every other service that you have in here. If you have somebody that is going in your infrared sauna, you sweat. Why not put that moisture back in their skin, right? UV beds, hydrate beforehand. It's pulling in that UV, the tanning lotion that they're going to use. If you have those customers that will not pick up a tanning lotion just because they won't, put them in the hydrate booth. Okay? And then the lift mimics the effects of red light therapy. Used with it, it's going to optimize the results. You can do the lift and the hydrate, get in red light, get in tanning. You can do it after if you want. I would recommend doing it before. Yeah, pair it with your services. Something else about these solutions, they only take 2 minutes. A spray tan takes 6 in the VersaSpa Pro. The WellFit is just a front and a back spray. I mean, it is 2 minutes. There's literally nothing else in the entire industry that does full body skincare in 2 minutes. Nothing, not from any other red light, wraps, anything. There's nothing. It's 2 minutes, that's it. And it pairs with everything. Any other questions? Oh, wait, what is this? Okay, building your favorite spray session. So here this is when you come in, your customer comes in and they're wanting to build a session. You want to ask them questions like, why are you getting spray tanned? You're going to do as well as you talk to your customers. Is this for an event? Is it for a vacation? How dark do you want to be? It is also very important to know that you can tell your customers no. So if somebody comes in with very, very fair skin, the last thing you're going to want them to do is get in for a double dark, right? Or a level 4. I've seen it happen. It is not pretty. And I will guarantee you that person will probably never get a spray tan again in their lives. 2 is always a really good safe bet if someone wants to be dark and they're new. They can always get darker later. But if someone comes in and gets too dark the first time, game over, right? It's always better to get darker later. Also, it's important to know we have done a really, really bad job at being consistent around rinse times. I'm going to raise our hands to that because we have 3 excellent brands that were all created separately, that all had their own instructions. So we mushed them all together. We are using what is based in science, and that is what Norvell offers. And it is based in science. It is a full 24 hours for development time for DHA. So if you have customers that come in and spray in a level 2 and rinse off in 8 hours and then complain that they want to be darker, they're not dark enough, they want to be in a level 3, really a level 2 would be fine for them if they would have left it on the whole time. So just something to consider. If you have people that come in and spray in that level 4 and they're not dark enough, and they need, or the double dark, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. But you have those special people that come in and they a full 24 hours, they will be done developing. So 4 to 6 hours to see color development, and then 24 hours for total development. Of course, you want to see, what they're doing, what they're looking for. If they need to see the color development, you might want to suggest them into a gradual tan, a clear. If they want that instant bronze, that instant gratification of color, that would be the instant bronzers. And then if they want extra passes, which is something Stephanie is going to go over here soon. Also, if they want to add WellFit, if there's a need, ask them how their skin has been feeling. How's your skin been feeling? How did you like your color last time? This is a great opportunity to either steer them to retail or, upsell them with a WellFit. Okay. So prep. I'm going to go over this kind of quickly. So how often or how quick before do we need to prep and shave and exfoliate? Do you guys know offhand? 24 to 48 hours prior. Shave and then hydrate. Not the day of, not the morning of. Do you guys ever get complaints that there's like dots all over the legs? That's because they are literally shaving and coming in to get their spray tan right afterward. Their pores are wide open. That is a natural way of exfoliating. That is taking the first couple layers off when you shave. So it is 24 to 48 hours prior because it's important. And then you want to hydrate. The DHA reacts with, if your skin is all like little bricks, bricks and mortar, the sebum level, that oil, the natural occurring oil on your skin, that is actually what the DHA is reacting with. And that is what is the mortar in those little bricks. And if you strip off, when you exfoliate, you strip off that oil. So 24 hours allows that oil to come back. Another reason why it is important to use the pH balancing products, in case you have some areas that are more, oily or have more natural oil on it than others, it's going to help you have an even color. But prep, you want to go in, shave and exfoliate 24 hours prior, put your barrier cream on, day of your sunless application. I love it when somebody comes in to be sprayed, their hair's on top of their head, they have on their pajama pants, a very loose dark shirt, and they're clean skin, and you know that they know what they're doing. There's nothing better than that. So that's how you know. And then you want to let them know if they have to rinse off earlier than 24 hours, or if that's what they intend to do. It's just a warm water rinse, a little bit of soap, a little bit of water on the private areas. That's it. On a washcloth, soap on a washcloth. All right, so this is the glow system that we kind of went over a little bit earlier. As I mentioned, you have your prep products. You have the spray tan with the FDA recommended material, and then your extending products or your retail. This mousse here, you guys, this is the #1. Have you guys all tried this? This is the #1 retail product that we sell globally. It is so good. It is so forgiving. The color is absolutely beautiful. This is also globally the #1 color in spray. Period, is stunning. It has the Bio7 technology, which counteracts any orange color. #1 trusted for anti-orange. #1 trusted product, favorite everywhere. It's just beautiful. And you guys carry quite a bit of it. You have the gradual tanning lotion. This is also a step 3 product, even though it doesn't say it on it. So this will, on day 3 and 4, if we shave our legs, we wash our faces, right? You can reawaken that spray color with the facial spritz, and then this is a buildable color. It's a gradual tanner. You can apply this on day 3 and 4, and it's going to, as your tan fades, fades down, it's going to bring it up so it can all fade naturally. Or if you're spray tanning, you got to spray and you're like, I wish I was a little darker. This is a gradual tanner, and it is buildable color, so you can add on, not this one. And the cool thing is about this is it actually hydrates you. It's color correcting, and it hydrates you as it gives you color. I'm mixing this all up. There we go. Okay. All right, so we already went over the prep. So when your tanner comes in, you just want to make sure that they have, what they need to go back into the booth. You want to make sure that you give them a hair cap. This is very important, you guys. A new person, give them a hair cap. Do not trust that they know where to put that hair cap. Has anybody seen somebody walk out of the room with the line? It is.
Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh, it is so sad. It is so sad. There was this elderly gentleman. I was doing a launch somewhere, and this elderly gentleman came in. He was he had the best personality. And he was going to get a spray tan, and he was so excited, and he told all of his buddies. I think they came in daily. There was a group of them that came in, and he was going to do it and experience this. And he came out, and he literally had half of his forehead was white, and the rest of it, and I'm just, oh my gosh. I'm like, come here, honey, sit. And I had some retail, and I was and we fixed it. And there's just nothing worse. It's so sad. Another thing that's important, do you think everybody needs to wear a hair cap? Yeah? Yeah. Really? Certain people, yes. Certain people, no. So if you have light hair, if you have dark hair like mine, I don't necessarily need one, no. It's not going to matter. If you have light hair, bleach blonde hair, hair that has been treated and that cuticle is still split wide open, and they get in the booth, that pigment, the bronzer, and if it's clear, no, it doesn't matter. But that bronzer can get in that cuticle, that hair cuticle, and literally not come out. You do not want to be responsible for messing up somebody's beautiful, like platinum blonde hair. No fun. One of our installers, I love telling this story, his name is Troy, and he looks like Kenny Rogers. He's got this beautiful white hair, white beard, and our installers, Troy and Tony, are absolutely phenomenal. But Troy, I was talking to him in Florida one day, and he goes, yeah, I was fixing a booth, and it got me. It sprayed me right here. He's like, and it took me 3 haircuts to get rid of it. And he looked to the side, and I could just see this yellow line. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, you might need one more, bud. One more. But no, it did. It pigmented his hair and did not come out. So very important hair cap. Feet. You guys use the feet. Neat feet, sticky feet. Very important. And then the barrier cream. Don't put it doesn't need to be a lot. Little pro tip, little side note. I'm very carefully rinse my hands. If you guys, I wouldn't volunteer this to everybody, but if you have somebody who just can't get their hands right, just recommend for them to set a timer on their phone and 5 minutes later, rinse out from where it's bent down very carefully. It's simple. Sometimes I don't even use barrier cream, and that's what I do, and they come out flawlessly. So, and then make sure that the tanners know how to do the positions. This is I do, we do, you do. Best practices when somebody's new, just like what I mentioned earlier. When you spray tan in handheld, it is up to the artist to decide how good their spray is going to come out. If they've hit all those problematic areas, if the skin has been stretched, that one-on-one, if the spray has been sprayed from the correct, distance, that is for handheld. For the booth, it is up to the person spraying in the booth. And chances are if they get one bad time, it's really hard to get them back if it's their first experience. So you go back there and do it with them. Provide that little bit extra care and tell them how to do it, refer to the sign on the room, and then have them watch you do it with them, and then watch them as they do it. Go through those 4 positions. Okay, so I do, we do, you do. And just watch them. For the first 24 hours, we kind of covered this. You're going to want to avoid getting wet. If you need to get wet, make sure you do it after the 4 to 6 hour period of time. And you just use a warm water rinse, no soaps, anything like that. You avoid working out, sweating, take the day off. Don't do the dishes, just enjoy, right? Warm water rinse, and then you always want to pat dry. You don't want to rub anything to speed up exfoliant for the duration of your spray tan. Be careful, baby it, let it last. Don't use any loofahs, anything abrasive on it, as it will come out. Something else I mentioned in the last class, but it's something that I do if there's something that I can do wrong, being in the job that I have or just in the industry. If there's a mess up, if I get a spray tan and it messes up, I let it ride, because I'm able to tell people what's going to happen. For example, I went out to a drive-in with my little boy. I was at headquarters. One of our old marketing girls, Abby, she gave me a spray tan. It was just a 24-hour solution. She gave me a spray tan, and about 3 hours later, I get off work, I get home, grab my son, we go to Swenson's, which is like a drive-up, old-fashioned. The guys come out and run out, and they hand you hamburgers, and then they come back, and then you have to pay. And we did that, and we're eating our food, and the sky literally opened up, and it started torrential downpouring, and it was coming in sideways right in my window. And then the guy came out for payment, and I opened up the door, and literally I dripped off all my spray tan on half of my body. And instead of going home and doing my warm water rinse, I slept in it. I wanted to see what would happen. I'm not recommending for anybody to tell their customers to do this. But if they get a droplet on them a couple hours later on, don't have them freak out. I slept in it. I woke up the next day, I did my warm water rinse, and it actually looked beautiful. So this is not something I recommend telling anybody to do, but it happened beautifully. I also sold a customer. They called me up. They were in South Florida, and they wanted to stand aside from the rest. This is the best. I love them. I sold it to her husband. You know, we just got our booth. They bought it from a third party. I said, it's awesome. It's like, what can we do? So we came up with the rapid solutions, which you shower out in 1, 2, or 3 hours, and that's it. Like, it's important. You rinse all the tan down the drain, and then it develops over time. I sold them the Rapid Clear and the Rapid Venetian, South Florida, right? It's hot, sticky, gross down there. And then the Perfector and the moisturizer. Well, I get a call about 3 weeks later from this woman that I'd never spoken to. It was his wife. And she tells me she did it wrong because he never told her. She sprayed in the Perfector, and then she sprayed in the Rapid Clear, and then she sprayed in the Rapid Venetian, and then she sprayed in the moisturizer, and then she slept in it. And she's like, I look like an Oompa Loompa. And I said, okay, awesome. We're going to do everything that you're not supposed to do. I want you to go to a sauna. I want you to go find a hot tub, go in the ocean, go to the beach, do it all. It was her and his mother. And they are actually awesome customers. They're great. But that's kind of what we do. So it's, you know, if you guys do have an instance, ride with it. I mean, you know it's going to come off. You know it's going to just good. Or call us, and one of us at our headquarters will tell you what will happen because we've done it. pH balancing body wash. That is something also very important that is in this kit. This will continue to keep your pH at that level as your tan continues to develop and wear. So, best way to sell a spray tan, right? Wear it. Your customers are going to want to come in and they're going to want to look to you and see what looks best. That is the easiest way to sell a spray tan. You always wear it. Make it part of your uniform. And they'll come in and then they can ask the care. They'll know that you know what you're talking about. It is an excellent way to sell not only a spray tan, more sessions for your business, but also more retail products, you know, for your business, for you, you know, your business and you. Store solution process. I know you guys have your own policies here for the solution storage. You know, you just want to make sure to continue to rotate it. If there's ever any kind of, if you receive any solution or if there's a problem, faulty, let your manager know, correct? Yes, let your manager know. Keep it stored in a cool, dry place, which I'm sure you guys already have set for that. And then marketing assets. If you guys want to, if you like further education, please join our business development group. Our business development group is, we do something called Wind Down Wednesday. It's actually me and my coworker, Courtney. And we get on, sometimes we have special guests, different avenues of the business. It's a Wind Down Wednesday, it's recorded. You can go on and like flip back. So yeah. And then the sunlessinc.com, that is the knowledge base. Please feel free to go there. Up in the top right-hand corner, it's professional resources. This page is not password protected, but you can find all sorts of resources there. You can find safety data sheets, ingredient lists, all sorts of things. If you ever have an instance where you have somebody who's allergic to something, please don't ever hesitate reaching out to our company. I can give you the customer service phone number, and there'll be another one up here as well, but it is 440-836-0199. That is customer service. If you want tech, it's the same number, but customer service is extension 3, tech is extension 2. It is also on, I believe, the next slide. Oh, this is why I can't have clicky things. Yep, it's right here as well. So there's tech as well. And it's always fastest to email tech. So tech@innovate.com if you guys ever run into a problem. Just because they know they're there. There's a group of them and the first one can grab it. So this is the code if you guys want to take out your phones. This is an actual certification course, you guys. This is the test. This is where you're going to find the test. You're going to use your own personal email to get the test. Actually, I think the test just pulls up here, but you are going to want to make sure that you put in the correct spelling of whatever you want on your certificate. And you want to put in the Eden Prairie, this here, address for it to be mailed to, right?
Correct.
Yes. So I do want to go over the test with you guys.
The nice thing about this certification is this is something that you can put on your resume as well. Just shows that you have done things at your current employer, you know, that are like above and beyond to get this certification. So this is something that we are asking every employee to do. And then yeah, you can add it to your resume for future.
Do you guys have any questions so far?
What is that question? The second one, what is necessary social, so I put Eden Prairie or $5 tip, just $5 does what now? The actual company, okay. And then the address here, piece up.
8743 Columbine, Columbine Road, Eden Prairie, MN 55344. I do not know how I know that.
Again, is it again 5 out of what?
55344.
Good.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is the start of the test right now.
All right. So let's all do it together, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, so what brands does...
Mark it and then do the test later.
Okay,
So you
yeah,
can
do that.
bookmark it so it saves it, so that you're not, we're not gonna get short on time.
Okay. What brands does Innovate Beauty and Wellness manufacture? Check all that apply. Just tell me what brands they are. And?
Sorry.
There's one more.
Oh, well, both it.
Woohoo! Okay. Yes. Mystic Tan versus Spa, Norvell, and Wellfit. Okay. Where's Innovate Beauty and Wellness headquarters located? Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, or Tennessee? Ohio. We do have an office in Tennessee as well. It is one of our, it's a housed customer service office, but yes, the headquarters now resides in Ohio. What are the active color building ingredients in Sunless tanning formulations that produce a tan color on the skin? Check all that apply. Urethulose, DHA, I don't even know, hypodermis, and vitiligo.
First two.
Two. What is it?
How do you say
Urethulose, yes. DHA, yes. Absolutely. How long does the color last on the skin from a sunless application? How long does it last? Does it last 5 to 7 days, 10 to 14, or 24 to 48 hours? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this one here, number 13. When does DHA Sunless Tanning Product start producing color from the initial application? Within 10 minutes, within 4 to 6 hours, within 8 hours, or within 24 hours? Yes, 4 to 6 hours. When do you see full color development of DHA? 1 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours, or 24? 24, absolutely. DHA and urethulose are derived from what sugar-based products? Check all that apply. Strawberry extract, beet extract, sugarcane, or raspberry extract. Can anybody tell me? Yes, all but the first. What does DHA and urethulose react with on the skin to produce the natural browning effect? Is it proteins, melanin, amino acids, or all the above? Yes? Proteins and? Amino acids, yes. DHA will cause a color result on all areas of the skin it comes in contact with. True or false? Yes, that is why we need the barrier cream and why it is so important that we stand appropriately in the beds. I can get a spray tan in the bed as good as I can handheld, but that's because I know how to stretch out my skin. It's a trick. I can get them here or right here. Yeah. But yes. So how can you protect the areas of skin you don't want to be affected by DHA? Barrier cream, yes. Blending lotion or barrier cream. Versus Spa is a dual brand that offers anti-aging skincare and advanced skincare technology. True or false? Yes, we have turning your Versus Spa booth into a dual service modality. So yes, it is a 2-trick pony. It is no longer a 1-trick pony. How do you prepare for your sunless spray session? Check all that apply. You exfoliate the skin so aggressively it becomes red and sensitive to touch. Arrive for your session with fresh, clean skin. Put on lotion or deodorant. Apply sunless primer. Use a Norvell X-Mitt or remove makeup. Which ones? We'll start that over. Exfoliate the skin so aggressively it becomes red and sensitive to touch. No. Put on lotion or deodorant. No. Apply sunless primer. Apply Norvell. Use a Norvell X-Mitt. Remove makeup. Yes. What FDA recommendations for sunless tanning apply to be for spray or mist? Check all that apply. The FDA recommends that consumers protect their exposure from their entire area of the eyes, in addition to the eyes themselves. Yes. FDA recommends that customers be protected from exposure of the nose to avoid inhaling and ingesting the product. Yes. The FDA recommends that customer be protected from exposure on the lips as it seals in the mucous membrane area of the mouth. Yes. FDA recommends that customers be protected from exposure on the palms of their hands. No. Final results are determined by a few factors. Check all that apply. The level and amount of sunless tanning solution applied. Yes. Skin chemistry of the client. Yes. If they are an experienced tanner. Nope. Yes, that is a trick question, I swear. I would have gotten that one wrong. Okay. How long do they keep the spray tan developing before rinsing off? Yes. If they are a first-time user. No.
What time they tanned?
Hmm?
What time they tanned?
Yeah. Yeah. That is how long they keep the spray developing before rinsing off. Yes, that is a factor.
What time they tanned them? You think that's yes?
Hmm?
On here it says what time they tanned. Is another one.
Our questions are just a
Oh,
little
they're a
bit
little
different.
different. Okay.
They are.
A little bit.
We keep having to like scroll.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wonder if you're going to get any wrong. If there are different ones, let me know.
Well, that was just an addition to the rest of those. What
Yeah.
time they tanned.
No, it shouldn't be there.
Okay, but that's in addition to okay.
Yeah, because they could tan anytime.
Right.
Unless, and you guys might all get it wrong. That'll be really funny. When demonstrating the correct hair cap position, should ears be exposed? Yes. And where should it sit on the, this is not on the test. Where should it sit on the head? Right behind your hairline, right? What is the best way to perfect your demonstration practice? Practicing I do, we do, you do method, reading the instructional poster, watching the instructional video, personally using the Versus Spa Pro, or all the above? All the above, absolutely. Once the Versus Spa Pro session is complete, what necessary steps should be taken? Check all that apply. Wipe off excess barrier cream. Wait a minimum of 4 hours to rinse off. Work out or go swimming, or monitor color development. So wipe off excessive barrier cream? Yes. Wait a minimum of 4 hours before rinsing off? Yes. Work out or go swimming? No. Monitor color development? Yes. True or false, the Versus Spa Pro solution drawer can be arranged with any combination of 4 solutions. How many drawers are in the Versus Spa Pro? 4. Yes. So that's true. Okay. What can you expect from after getting a clear session? Check 2. Gradual color development? Yes. Immediate results? No. Transfer onto clothing? No. Results that last 5 to 7 days? Yes.
No.
Yes. What can you expect after getting a clear session? Gradual color development?
Yes.
Yes. Immediate results? No. Transfer into clothing. Is this one different too?
Yeah, I don't see that one unless I'm just missing it completely.
It's probably one of the first ones that we
Yeah.
skip over.
Okay. What are the best ways to ensure your solution stays fresh as possible? Check all that apply. Store the solution in a cool, temperature-controlled environment. Yes. Allow solution to be exposed to sunlight. No. Keep track of expiration dates and boxes of solution. Yes. Appropriately rotate through your solution inventory. I want to include this in retail too. I know that the way you guys order, you are set, but that is something that you always want to keep an eye on your retail. There's nothing worse than all the retail turned green. We weren't rotating it and we have to throw it all out. Stinks. When consulting with a new Sunless tanner, what top 3 questions should you ask them to help guide them to an appropriate level or solution type? I'm going to read through these. This is going to be tricky. Have you ever spray tanned before? What are you spray tanning for? What are your plans this weekend? How dark are you looking to go? And do you burn easily? So do you think it is, have you spray tanned before? Yes. What are you spray tanning for? Yes. What are your plans this weekend? No. How dark are you looking to go? Yes. Do you burn easily? No. All right, so I want to circle back to something on this. How dark are you looking to go? Are you guys all familiar with the Fitzpatrick scale? Everybody in here? Okay. I don't have a slide in this slide that goes over it. So basically it's just broken into 6 different skin types. 1 being very, very fair to 6 being as dark can get black. 1 being as white as fair, like white. I'm probably about a 2.5 to 3 is where I reside. So if you have somebody who's pretty fair, skin type 2 maybe, and they want to come in and they want to be a skin type 6 or 5, it is okay to tell them no. It is okay to tell them that they will not hit that. It won't look good. There comes a point where you as a professional, you need to, know what they can try to achieve, right? In the different levels. So I do want to circle back to this a little bit. I can find it. Okay, so this right here, I want you to pay attention to the first line here. For level 1, it's going to get you about 1 to 2 shades darker. That is a glow. Okay, level 2, that is a light tan. That is about 2 to 3 shades darker. That is a very safe bet for somebody coming in that wants to be dark, but not too dark. I never spray tan. Every once in a while, midsummer, if I'm really dark, I will get a level 3. But I am usually a level 2 person, and that's it. Level 3 is 3 to 4 shades darker, and then your natural skin tone. And a level 4 is 4 to 5 shades darker than your natural skin tone. And a double dark is 2 passes of level 1. It's even darker than that. So I've seen somebody come in with about a level 2, and they sprayed it in a level 4. And they got just so dark that because of how they developed, they will never get a spray tan again. I asked her how she looked the next day. She was adamant and she did not like it. And I hate to see that. So when you do have a new customer, it's okay. Little quick story: the woman who taught me how to spray handheld, she if you type in Mark Wahlberg and spray tan in your phone, paparazzi got her spray tanning Mark Wahlberg on a balcony. And when she got that job, it was for a movie that he was doing with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. And she had an interview. And he sat there across the table from her and told her, I want to be as dark as The Rock. And she had to tell him there's no way that you will ever be that shade because you won't naturally develop. And it is okay to tell your customers no. We just had that holiday that we see a lot of crazy things that time of year, where you don't want to be a ghost, and Halloween. And people want to come in and get, I've heard crazy requests. Just know that only lasts for a couple of hours. And then the rest of the time they're going to be walking around. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you're the professional. You know what to tell them what their skin can handle. So anyways, just wanted to talk about that really quick. What is the best way to promote your spray tan? Talk about all the features and benefits of spray tan solutions. Assure a client will not turn them orange. Give clients a tour, or wear your Sunless uniform. Features and benefits. Anyone else? Wear it. Yeah, that is. They're all good, but yes, that is the best one, is to wear it. So you speak from experience. You can sell it if you've tried it. Build your story. And what can cause overdevelopment of color? Over application, too much in one application, or applying too frequently. Using a budget brand or low quality product. Applying Sunless or self tanner to dry areas on the body, or all the above. All the above. VersaSpa products are gluten-free, paraben-free, non-comedogenic, cruelty-free, and vegan. True or false? True. We do not test on employees, you guys. We do not test on animals, only employees. I promise you. That is one of my favorite things to do when I am around and I have time, or when I was in the office full time. I love to be on the panels. I love to test and try. I was able to build my story. That's how I know that with the lift and the hydrate. I was on the panel. I did it 3 times a week for 3 weeks. And I went around and I told my family and my coworkers, feel my arm. Oh my God, feel my arm. It felt decades younger. Like, it was amazing. I highly recommend all of you guys do it, to try it out. And so you can start building your story. You will sell it. So VersaSpa, does VersaSpa products contain sunscreen? No. How often should the interior walls and panels be sprayed down and clean? Once per month, twice per week, daily, or more often if busy, or never? We have an auto wash down. Which one is it? Daily or more often is busy. Absolutely. What cleaning products can be used on the VersaSpa booth? Bleach, glass cleaner, gentle surface cleaner, or warm water and dish soap? Gentle surface cleaner. Okay. What is the very last step of maintenance on a nightly basis? It is going to be, we turn off the water supply. The other options are spray the unit, wipe down the unit, rinse and clear the primary and secondary exhaust filter, and run a manual rinse down cycle. It is turn off the water supply to the booth. I know you guys do that at certain locations, right? Yes. Okay. Who should call if you need technical help for the VersaSpa Pro? Should you call the Ghostbusters? The Sunless Inc. Technical Support Team, let's call that the Innovate Beauty and Wellness Technical Support Team, your handy family member, or ignore the problem because it should go away on its own? Innovate! Innovate Beauty and Wellness offers free imaging and assets to your business. Where can these best be located? The Spray Tan Knowledge Base on sunlessinc.com, by Googling spray tanning social media images, or calling your customer care representatives. Sunlessinc.com, the knowledge base. If you guys have some time, please check it out. You will find so much there. If you plan to work out and spray tan at the same day, the spray tan should be done before the workout. True or false? False. What are the primary benefits of a simplified Sunless pricing structure? Is it easier to train the staff? Easier for the staff to sell? Easier for the customer to say yes, or all the above? All the above. What Facebook group do you need to join? Spray Tanners Anonymous? Sunless Inc. Business Development? Where in the world is Susie Sunless? Or Live, Love, and Spray Tan? Second one, Sunless Inc. Business Development Group. And how will you receive your ASPA certificate? Snail mail within 6 months, personally delivered by Susie Sunless. Certified mail within 6 to 8 weeks, or by email. Yes, ma'am. All right. And that is going to be your test. So, something else I want to talk about is the WellFit retail products. Oh boy. Hold on, I need to switch sides. Here we go. So, Innovate. Yeah, I've always set the clicker down and don't come back to it. Can't help it. This is why I can't have nice clicky things. All right, Innovate Beauty and Wellness. We have, let's go to the presenting mode so you don't have to see all these hidden slides. There we go. All right, so hydrate. We already talked about this. Just as a quick review, I'm going to ask you some questions here. How long can this product hydrate you? 24 hours. How many times a week do you need to use it? 3 times a week. Okay. What main ingredients are in it? You guys remember? Hyaluronic acid? Sodium PCA?
I don't know. I got the 2 I remembered.
And glycerin? Yes. They are all active humectants. Absolutely. Yes. So, and anything used with this product, any kind of at-home regimen. I mean, if you take a shower, if you spray in this at the beginning of the day and you take a shower, you're going to feel it in the shower. It is so nice. So nice. It's that instant replenisher. So, and it will hydrate you for a full 24 hours. Use it prior to a sunless session. Everything you have here, you can use it prior to the cocoon. I would do after, as well as if you have a cocoon, or I would do it after the infrared sauna. The lift. That is another one. What does this have in it? Has arginine, which is known in the industry as like liquid Botox. Yes.
You guys have like I said, you guys, but First Spa had their Restore product,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one there was Restore and something else.
Botan, and Botan had the
Yes.
arginine in it.
Yes, and so anytime I talk to somebody, I was like, it's got like natural Botox in it.
Yes, it's just like the Botox. Those were very expensive clinical products.
It was nice.
They were I love the Botan.
The way that they felt was really nice.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice. But yes, this has that same product in it. This also mimics what? Red light therapy. So it mimics the effects of red light. So you can spray in this, then get in the red light and optimize the results. It is so important to learn how to use these products with the other services. Think about it. Do you think someone's going to drive across town to go hop in a booth for 2 minutes? You know? Or is this going to create value to the experience that you're offering here at $5 tan? Right? So not only can they come in, your clients can come in and, get a UV session. They can come in now and get a well fit and a UV session. Or a red light treatment. They can come in and get a well fit and a red light treatment. So this is just adding your, first of all, to the experience and adding your offerings, and then they'll fall in love with the well fit, and then they can get the well fit at home products. These are not what is sprayed in the booth. These are products to be used in conjunction with what we are offering in the booth. Retail products. All right, I'm going to pass these around. I would try all of them but the cleanser, but I want you guys to smell it and see it. And when I first tried these out, I thought the cleanser was going to remain my favorite. And then the toner, with my preliminary feedback I got from that, and I fell in love with the serum. So I love them all, really. Yeah.
Packaging's beautiful.
So that has in it the glycolic acid. It has the aloe, green tea extract. It has the jojoba beads in it, lemongrass essential oil. Yes, it is super, super nice stuff. And all of the WellFit products, just like in the booth, are for the whole body. You might have a little feedback that it's sticky tacky. We are not used to putting what we put on our faces on our whole body. Can you imagine in the lift, we're so used to the collagen here, but a little bit of collagen on our stomachs or on our backside, it's nice. Nice. Same with the hydrate. I always, I know that it's really working and I'm finally there is when I go like this and I feel my super dry elbows that feel as soft as down here. And it happens within days. The toner. This is something else. I'm going to pass these around. Do 3. So these toner mitts, I don't have these for everybody, unfortunately, but I want you guys to feel it, pass it around, feel how soft these mitts are. They are absolutely phenomenal. Pull it out of the package if you want. So this is soaked in our toner. It is a rose water witch hazel toner. It is so, so very nice. Oh, let me go to the right slide for that. It has the niacinamide, which will control the sebum level, that oil, your natural oils, in the skin. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh, and I'll pass that around too, but it's basically what that mitt is soaked in. Yeah, you can feel free to put some of this on your skin, you guys, the toner. It's for the full body. It is so very nice. Another very helpful thing to do, because these are skincare treatments, you guys. These are very nice, clinically studied, clinically skincare treatments. And you can use this mitt, because you want to use the WellFit in the booth on for 4 to 6 hours. And you can use this mitt to prepare your skin. If you are coming in just to do a WellFit only session, you do not have to do this as a spray tan only. You can do this as a suntan, and a WellFit session, or a UV or red light and a WellFit session, a sauna and a WellFit session. You can use that mitt if you wanted to go into the sauna, sweat, use the toner, and then get into the WellFit booth. It's a great opportunity. Great opportunity to use it before red light as well. And then we have the serum, which I absolutely am in love with. Let me pass that around. Please put a little of this on your skin, you guys, as you pass it. So this is more of an oil than a serum. It has grapefruit. Smell it. Yeah, it is. Oh, it is very hydrating. It has sunflower oil, jojoba seed oil, grapefruit essential oil, and vitamin E. Will make your skin, if you put this on your full body, it'll make your skin, will wake up and it'll be so soft. These are all clean products, clean ingredients. They are all med spa quality. And they're just super, super nice. I thought that this would be oily. I have oily skin to start with, and it is very fast absorbing. It is so nice. Steph, which one's your favorite?
I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
What's your favorite for,
The WellFit?
yeah, the WellFit at home?
Probably the serum.
The serum, I love it.
I forced orders today from it.
Yeah. So those are the WellFit, the 3 WellFit, 4 WellFit at home products.
Those toner mitts are nice because so customers can do just WellFit. So they can come in and do just a hydrate session, just a lift session, or both. And those are the prep for.
Just like an X-Mitt before spray tan. The importance of an X-Mitt.
And so the just, if you want to do just hydrate or just lift, it's going to be $10. If you wanted to do both, it's going to be $15. And then, so they can only do 2. So if they're going to do a spray tan, they can only do lift or hydrate.
Yes, the magic number when it comes to WellFit is 2. Your skin can only handle so much.
And then, are you all done? This is your last slide, right?
This is the last slide.
Okay.
And then we'll ask questions. Yeah, hop on in.
So we're just going to go to Simplify our spray tans, and it's going to be 2 pricing. So it's going to be a $30 spray tan or a $45 spray tan. So the $30 spray tan will be a basic. If you're at a Versa Spa, if your store has a Versa Spa, it'll be levels 1 through 3, clear or instant. Anything above that is going to be a luxury. So the $45 one will be a luxury spray. So it'll be a level 4 or a double dark, and then it'll be one of the WellFit.
But you can also get a level 1, 2, or 3, correct?
Yeah, so it'll be any level. So it'll be any code will be the luxury, if that makes sense. And then if you are a Versus store as well, we are going to do a leg pass. So customers can purchase an extra leg pass for $10. And then we're trying to roll this out as fast as possible, but we have to like take the machines apart and put new SD cards in them and put the new product in. And then we can't do that, or we can't change the pricing on the current memberships until that's done too. So this is just gonna take us a little bit of time. So be patient. Everything's gonna stay the way it is now until we get that all finished. I am gonna send an e-link out with the instructions on like what is included with what. The luxury spray tan is also gonna include an X-Mitt, or the X-Mitt. So they will get it free, and you will ring it in the system, and it'll zero it out. So you will ring those up with them.
X-Mitt, Wellfit, and
so because
spray
we're
tan.
getting rid of that prep, that's why it's in the luxury, because now that's the prep.
There's so much value in that.
And then I'll outline what's included in the Sunless membership and what's going to cost extra. We're just trying to alleviate getting away from like, well, this code's $2 more, this code's $4 more, this code's, it's just too much. So the Sunless membership will just include whatever a basic spray is, and then they'll pay extra for the other things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like right now, as an example, a diamond member, they don't get spray tans, but they pay $20 for a spray tan. Now that $20 spray tan will just be the basic, where they can pay extra money if they want the luxury. So it'll be like $30 instead of. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So we're just trying to simplify it so it's not confusing, and why are you paying this much at this time and then this much this time, and it's different because this code, that code. It's just so much easier. Any questions regarding that? I do want to get the e-link sent out prior to us launching it. So I'm going to work on that and getting everything outlined so that the managers can go through it with their employees before we're like, okay, we're going to do this. But we're for sure trying to have it by December 1st. Everything in place.